Is this new medieval RTS game worth the $40 price tag? Valiant is a medieval version of Company of Heroes set in the 13th century as a squad-based real-time strategy game with a single-player story-driven campaign, competitive mode and a co-op survival mode. Developed by Kite Games and published by THQ Nordic. Kite Games is most known for the experience in the RTS game Sudden Strike, so it seems like they took a lot of inspiration from that franchise and converted it with a medieval twist. The single player story campaign can be finished in just under 5 hours, quite short for a $40 price tag on this game. During the matches, you have access to hero units that can be leveled up, and each of them has their own unique hero abilities, gathering armor and loot as you progress through the campaign to uniquely customize each of your knights. The backstory of Valiant is set in the 13th century in the Middle East, where Ulrich von Grevel stumbled upon a fractured piece of an ancient artifact, the Rod of Aaron. The rod contains power never meant for mortals, and Ulrich has become obsessed with finding the remaining pieces and unifying the rod, an event that could bring untold evil and suffering to the world. Theodoric takes on this quest of locating the remaining relics to keep them from Ulrich and begins a journey that will lead him across Europe and the Middle East. Throughout his journey, he will meet many other warriors that decides to rally to the cause. On visual levels, the graphics of Valiant is truly something amazing, whereas on the sound effects, this is on the opposite side. The dev team really slacked on the combat sound effects. Don't get me wrong, voice acting and music is on point.
Nice.
But the combat sound effects just does not cut it for a $40 game. If the campaign is not for you, then you can always swap over to one of the multiplayer modes. First off, there's a co-op last man standing mode where you and up to 2 friends face hordes of enemies and earn experience to level up your knights and unlock new skills and cosmetics. And then finally, the mode where most of the time would actually be spent is the competitive multiplayer mode. This mode is very similar to Company of Heroes. You need to take control of various strategic points on the map, and each of these points will give you access to resources, either wood or gold. These resources can then be used to research unit upgrades, train units, or build defensive structures to defend your strategic points. You don't have to build your own production buildings, so it's more of a unit management kind of RTS, and not like StarCraft or Command & Conquer style fast-paced building RTS. And this is something where I was very disappointed, as I would have loved to see this base building style almost like Stronghold or Age of Empires in this mode. The competitive mode also only features 1v1 and 2v2 and no grand scale battles for 3v3 or 4v4s even. So if you're looking for that traditional style fast-paced micro macro RTS, then this game is not for you. Gameplay is very slow and lacking on a sound effects field. But if you're looking for new fast-paced RTS games, then here's my list of top 5 hidden and upcoming RTS games that you must check out.